Hello, welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend of Dragoon. In the last part, we met up with Lloyd, and I punched him in the face, and it did not feel as good as I thought it would, because I was hoping I would murder his face off. Very well, we sort of just had to deal with it, and then he was all like, well, you beat me, guess I gotta give up, it doesn't really matter, Emperor Diaz is gonna do all this stuff anyway, no matter what I do, so whatever, you go over there and figure out all the stuff you want to know, I'll answer all your questions. And he, temporarily kind of joined us. He's not actually part of the team or anything, because I would disown him if that were the case. He is not. That is not an option. Anyway, you might notice we're in a different part of town. Well, that's because I forgot. We actually have to go back to Neat, because Dart's never been there, and there's a piece of Stardust there, and if we don't get it now, it will confuse me greatly in the long run. So, I get that is what we're doing. And, let's see. There should be, like, a lamppost up. Alright, good start. Good going, Dart. Good going. I just wanted to inspect the thing immediately to your left, but because, for some reason, controls are weird, it decided, oh, okay, you just slid right out of the go-home zone. No, thank you. I mean, I can understand your hesitation. It's been a while since you've been here, and it's still completely destroyed. Why nobody's rebuilt the dang thing, I can't say I know. I didn't even go that far that time. Okay, this is getting silly. You stop that right now, Dart. We're gonna get that friggin' Stardust, okay? Also, important thing to note, Dart, Hachelle, and Maru have all managed to acquire their Ultimate Edition, and it is awesome and great, and it is very powerful. In the lamp, boom shakalaka Stardust, that should be 45, except no substitutions, yes. Okay, that means there's only 5 left in the game, thank goodness for that. So, Dart, is there perhaps anything, I don't know, like a ashes to ashes, dust to dust sort of thing? I see the name of my dad and mom. Oh, is that all? Was there literally no point to any of this other than just... Come on, Dart, really? You ain't got nothing to say? It's like the first time you've stood foot on this place for over like 17 years minimum. Holy hell. Very well, fine, whatever. We got what we came for. Now we go all the way back, and you're going to have to join me on that trip, because it's going to be a hell of a trip. Anyway, to the Evergreen Forest, because this is, apparently, I guess there was an alternate direction that I just never considered. See, look at us. We've never been over here, but apparently that's the way you got to Neat, which makes sense, seeing as how there had to be a easily accessible path for Rose to take in order to get over to that town, so there you go with that, I guess. Either way. They're gonna get attacked by some sort of monster! Woo! Doesn't really matter. I've been training so freakishly hard with the characters off screen that they can pretty much obliterate anything that could possibly come up into here. So what is it? Oh, look! It's some kind of rat and peacock creature. That is stupid! Alright, so, the question is, will I be able to perform the Master Editions perfectly the first time for you guys? I've actually practiced them all quite a bit, so will I do it correctly the first time while being recorded? We're about to find out. Go, Maru, go! Booyah! Maru did it. Okay, Dart, it's your turn. Impress everybody, go! Sweet! Alright, that means I only have to show off his shells. Awesome, I actually pulled him off. I sure as hell better. It took me a long time to master the timing for all these attacks. I would hope it finally stick, just because I haven't played the game in over 12 hours doesn't mean I should have forgotten that stuff. That had been friggin' absurd. Alright, so let's see, which way do I go? I go this way, right. I go this way. The other way would lead to horrible dragon-based awfulness. Well, except not, because I killed that guy. I mean, I guess technically Lloyd did it, but whatever. I did the heavy lifting. That is without question. Oh, look! It's the frickin' Putty Patrol. No thank you, sir. Alright, let's take care of business. Do a little whirly whirl. And then we do a slam dunk. Boom, shaka. And one more thwap. And boom, shaka laka. Do the splits. Everyone is impressed. Good job, Maru. Alright, everyone was impressed except for that guy, apparently. But don't worry, revenge. And that guy. Okay. Alright. Very rude. Not digging any of that. So, death to all that oppose us. Screwed it up, but it doesn't even matter. Oh, by the way, I figured out why Dart's new sword and the therapy ring I gave him aren't actually doing anything. It's because just the act of having them both on at the same time cancels it both of their effects entirely. So I kind of assumed it would like drain Dart's HP and then he'd regain it instantly, but the game was apparently smart enough to think that someone might pull this sort of combination off and fixed everything a-okay, so that's pretty sweet. Boo freaking yeah! I can pull the moves. I can pull them all off. I am a friggin' mastermind, man. Also, I have a lot of money. It's like so much money. You don't even know what on earth you would do with all this stuff. Too much stuff, let me tell you. Any ding-dong way. Let's just move on forward. Hopefully we can escape, and we can. Sweet. All right. We shouldn't have to fight too many monsters. It's not that far of a walk, but it's still a pretty long walk. Either way, and... Oh, okay, there we go. I was off by like half a second. I was waiting for the screen to melt. We all knew it was coming. All right, so who wishes to do battle this time? A singular rat monster. That was a bad call on your part, Mr. Ratman. Also, I also noticed something else that I completely just missed completely. Wow, that was a really run-off sentence if there ever was one. Anyway, the reason that Dart sometimes just the enemies just straight up miss Dart is because the armor I gave him actually gives him 50% evasion to all physical attacks. So that's pretty sweet. Which means if anybody attacks him, not only do they have a 50% chance of missing, even if they succeed, it'll do almost no damage whatsoever. So that's a pretty sweet setup. All in exchange for not being able to take any magic damage. Unfortunate, but also awesome. And, oh, hey, Lloyd. Yeah, he gets really huffy at you if you try to leave. It's like, we're kind of sort of in the middle of something. Is there a reason you're going over there? Well, yes, Lloyd. I had to go do some training, and I ran out of health, and I had to go to an inn. My goodness gracious, what a butt. Seriously, don't push your luck, Lloyd. You have any idea how much willpower it took for Dart to not murder you? My goodness, I don't know how he pulled it off. Anyway, it's time for some ice creatures. Whoa, Nelly Belly. Alright, who wants it up? It's a crystalline creature and a no-good spider koosh ball. Alright, we'll take care of them without any troubles. Yatata! Then we do a swing, then we do a this, and then we do a kick. I really like Dart's final edition because it's like a combination of literally every edition he's had up to this point. Like, he does the twirl from Crush Dance, the opening is a lot like Madness Hero, he does the kick like the Burning Rush. Oh man, it's just, I don't know, it's like, they put a lot of thought into that. Anyway, you think just because you used your counter ability that would somehow deter Maru? Terribly sorry, good sir, you are mistaken. Good times. That's how decent I've gotten with the timing. Although luckily with the shell and darts, the moves are so fast that putting in a counter frame somewhere in there would be almost entirely impossible. So, without it being like impossible to actually pull off. So, Maru is the only one who actually has that. So, making it significantly easier than just about anything. I was almost out, man, come on. I'm going to have to go ahead and say that probably Rose's Master Edition is the most convoluted and pain-in-the-ass thing to ever perform ever. Oh my goodness gracious. And I find it interesting that Hachel's Hex Hammer was actually harder to get the hang of than his Omni Sweep, but I'll take it. Now go, Maru! Dance your little, tiny little face off. And bang! Boom! Shaka! Laka boom! There we go. Hitting rocks with a hammer. Everyone knows that's how you do it. Alright, and boom! Do that! Oh, screwed it up. A little too quick there, Hachel. Just a little too quick. There we go, we got the Madness Hero, we got the Crush Dance, we got the thing, and I started talking, and I got all confuzzled. Ooh, unfortunate. Alright, who's next? It's Maru once more! Boom! Boom, boom! Oh, screwed it up. Dang it! I'm not making myself look good at all, now am I? Yeah, whatever, close enough. It killed him. That's all that matters. As long as I'm dishing out all sorts of damage, it really doesn't matter if you pull them off. Oh, I'm not sure. Actually, how long have I been practicing? I haven't checked the amount of times I've actually performed their move. So let's see here. We've got 70. Okay, so I have to do it one more time for him to have mastered it. Yeah, I've definitely got some training in. Rose is irrelevant. 67. Wow. And 64. By Jove almighty! Those are all far more impressive numbers than I was anticipating. Hadn't thought I'd been in training for that long, but apparently so. Alright, now go, go, go! Bummer. The thing is, you know. Like, just, you play the game long enough, and you know how much distance it takes before a battle starts. So you just kind of know, but at the same time, even though you know that a fight is about to break out, part of you is like, man, I sure hope not. Take that, giant mammoth! Dead in one hit! Okay, well, technically it was more like 7 or 8, but one continuous attack is basically it. That point is, I messed you up and it was good. Anyway, something else I learned after the fact is that cave that we hung out with Lloyd and we, he talked about a bunch of stuff we already knew. That's actually a cave you can use as an inn, and I wish I knew that, because then I wouldn't have had to go anywhere, but what you gonna do? Just hop on in before a monster even gets the opportunity to mess us up, because apparently Shell and Maru desperately needs to take some naps, and that's alright, so just take a little old nap, as you do in an RPG, heal all your wounds, get all your MPs back and whatnot. It's just a good old time all around. Now, does the criminal thing? Nope. I was kind of hoping the enemy spawner would have reset because we did that, but it did not. Very well. The monsters are more of a roadblock rather than some sort of obstacle, to be honest. It just kind of slightly slows us down. It's okay, we'll take care of all of them. Oh, I guess they get to go first. Great! The spitting bull-arm thingy of awfulness. I hate that guy. Alright, now we take care of the white apes! Yeah, and yeah! Boom shakalaka! Nobody expects Maru to be that strong. Nobody! Okay, it still requires a little bit of concentration on my part to be able to pull these off. Oh, unfortunate. Okay, we can do this, Dar. It's all about the muscle memory, you know? Yeah, like that. Okay, there. See, we got it. And dead. Blow through everything like it's not even a problem. It's just all around great. Everybody having a good time. If I could get even more money, by Jove almighty, I'd be okay with that. Alright, so, finally. Now, how about we actually get to that place that we're supposed to go to? I think that's a pretty good idea. Right, now we just kind of casually saunter into the mountains. We're going to find that place where apparently Emperor Diaz is just kind of chilling, waiting for somebody to bring the moon objects to him. And I guess it's going to be us. This all seems like an extraordinarily large trap, but whatever. To Velweb! Let's do this thing. Alright, what sort of horrifying awfulness is about to go down today? Who's gonna try and kill us? Whoa! Suddenly there's no snow. Weird. Here we are at the capital city, Velweb. The 7 Towers. Is Diaz waiting for us somewhere in there? No. Don't be stupid. That is the Tower of the 7 Dragoons. You know, the ones before you guys. The throne of the Holy Emperor is underneath there. So, there you go. We're standing at the legendary place where humans began their liberation. I wonder if it's an abdominal... I wonder if this place is cool. You think too much. Thank you, Maru. Stop using big words. It's the same as Cadessa, isn't it? When you drag the past around, you can't walk anywhere. Yeah, get your face out of there. It is true, Maru. The forbidden land that was the royal capital of the Wingleys. It's true. No difference. And this Velweb is a mere historic ruin. Yes. Thanks for contributing there, Dart. We can do nothing but settle for the present. True. Dwelling on the past and worrying about the future certainly won't get you anywhere. Alright, now run, 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 run! Okay, sweet. This place is going to be sort of a grand hub of optional boss fights a little bit later in time. Right now we're a bit focused on trying to find Diaz, but if we come back after all of this stuff goes down, then, well, it's going to be really awesome, and you'll see why and how. It'll be great. Either way, holy hell, what are these things supposed to be? Maximum Volt! Okay, that is a weird name. I will smacky you with my hammer. Like this and that, and one more bap, and screwed it up. Oh, he's bad. He's going to Maximum Volt. He's punching. Oh, boy. That's no good. All right. Now it's time for the Supremo Murder! Ha-ha! Ha-ha! Hoo-ha! Oh, okay. Doesn't matter. Still worked. Still worked. As long as I have remained the victor, it does not matter how unstylish my techniques might end up being. Although I prefer if I pulled them off more correctly. Oh boy. Maru, can you finish the day? Boom shakalaka! Yes, okay. Maru has saved the day once again. It's happened so often that she might as well just be the friggin' protagonist already. Get out of here, Dart. It's the Maru show now. Okay, so gotta find that guy who apparently claims to be the man who led the human rebellion of the Winglies and set the whole dragon campaign in motion, but, you know, 11,000 years ago. Seems kind of hard to believe, although, at the exact same time, one must consider... I can't hold any more items. One must consider that there are merchants down there. One must consider the fact that Rose has lived that long, too, although nobody else on the team knows that. Rose has yet to divulge that information to anybody but us, the player and or viewers, because she was unaware that there were people watching, just in an alternate dimension where they would have no real influence on anything. I don't like these maximum volt guys. They kind of remind me of like that golem from Castlevania Judgment for some reason. Maybe they take inspiration from the same thing. It's possible. Either way, instantaneous death. Just add punching. Alright, come on! Yo! Yo! There we go! Batter, breaker! Yeah! Sweet! Maru's still just a teensy tiny bit, lacking in the attack stat, but you know what? I don't care! I don't care. She moves so dang fast, it don't even matter. And she's gonna move so much faster in a little while. Just you guys wait, you will not believe what will go down. Alright, so... money, EXPs, everything's good, everything's wonderful, and we continue our epic voyage. Alright, running. Oh, okay. I thought there might be an easier way down there for the merchants, but apparently not. Oh, they're over there, I guess. Alright, something tells me that you guys will not provide me with anything that I desperately need, but still. Brother, there are no customers here! I'm not doubting your word, though. Don't worry. Believe me, there are always customers, even in this kind of place. Okay, I believe you, brother. Zomago! You're right, brother, there really are customers. It's all due to the skills in my passionate merchant's soul. You have to learn from this. I sell weapons, and I sell items. We're peddlers. It must be fated that we meet here. Why don't you take this chance to buy something? Let me thank you in advance. Yeah, aren't you the exact same guys we met in the, the icebergs, like, not, like, even more than, like, half an hour ago? Anyway, hot damn, that's a lot more power. Yeah, sure, rock on, Albert. And, boosting strength for you, that's good. Let's see, that's an extreme boost. Okay, yep, sure, magic defense, who cares? Get that noise out of there. An energy girdle! Energy girdle! That is absurd! I'd buy one of these because they raise an attack and defense, physical defense anyway, by 20 points, which is pretty dang sweet, but I already got one of those. An enemy actually dropped them. Some Goodyo and Quado have business somewhere else. If you find them, please buy something from them. Oh, okay, so you aren't the same people. You just have the exact same 3D models, because why make a bunch of them? I mean, honestly, one of those guys looks like the peddler all the way back from Helena Prison, so yeah. Alright, so now what? Now what's up? What's happening? Okay. One of those things is clearly some kind of succubi, and that's some sort of weird mechanized, I don't even know, a spring hitter apparently is what he likes to be called. Okay, sure, why not? And he couldn't even survive part of the attack. Unfortunate. And it was a succubus! Alright, well, okay, well, don't get me wrong, Morgan. I enjoy you as a character, but I'm gonna need you to get the ever-loving hell out of here. Ain't got no time for succubines. We got bigger fish to fry. Oh, and the shell levels up. Sweet! Things that I'm not sure how many levels the characters have gone up, but it's been a few since the last time you saw them. Dart, look at that huge battery. Oh, is that what that is? I guess it explains all the floating rocks. Human shot huge arrows from there, aiming at the Tower of Flavnel, or whatever. And back then, humans thought this way. That the arrow would not only shear the darkness that covers the earth, but also shear the corrupted hearts with which accustomed to be ruled. To being ruled, whatever. Why are you suddenly starting to say this? I don't know. I still can't tell. But if we meet the guy who claims he is Diaz, I think we can find out the reason. And I'm speaking nonsense again. Let's keep going. A hero from history is waiting for us. Hypothetically. Alright, so that's that. That's fun and everything. Thanks for that, Rose. I really don't understand why the characters in this game don't press matters a bit more. Like, Rose, seriously. Wow, okay, suddenly lightning bolts? This is alarming. Shirley! I've been waiting for you! You're Shirley! Why? Why are you here? You ascended to heaven, I thought. Well, no, not really. Before that, I had something I had to take care of here in Velweb. And it requires your help because, you know, I'm dead, so I can't really do much. I couldn't leave the trapped souls alone in this world. Are you talking about... Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the 4 souls of the Dragoons who lost their lives during the Dragon campaign. That is correct! Inside the various towers, we shall find the tormented and forever shackled to this earth souls of the former Dragoons. So, that's kind of amazing. Well, okay, 4 of them anyway. Let's see. Rose obviously can't be involved, and so, you know, Shirley can't, because, you know, she was the original White Dragoon, and, you know, she'll leave once the other ones are put to rest. As for the other one, I guess I can't really talk about that one. We'll get to it when we get to it. Their souls were drawn to Mayfill, the gate of the Inferno from which you can never return, is requesting the souls of the Dragoons. The Death City, Mayfill? I thought it was destroyed. 9. I don't know how, but it's true that the gate of the Inferno is open. Rose, I made their souls inert and anchored them in this place, but there's a limit to my power. After you meet Diaz, please visit this place again and lead their souls to heaven. The souls of the Dragoons are wandering somewhere in the towers. But we have to take care of something else now. Let's go find Diaz. Then we can come back and, you know, get acquainted with 4 of the former Dragoons. And, you know what? I will even use the party member of the newer Dragoon when we're going up against, the original owner of Albert's Dragoon Spirit is in there. I'll put Albert on the team when we fight them, because we have to fight all 4 of them, because of course we do. Anyway, we gotta go dis away first. This is much more important. Also, we're gonna get attacked by more friggin' monsters! Yeah, come on, run! 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 Wait, are we not gonna get attacked by monsters? We are! Luring me into a false sense of security game. I see how you're playing. That was a clever little thing you did there. Whoa, hello, what's that guy in the back doing? What's he doing over there? Anyway, Maru, do the hammery thing that you do so very, very well. And up, and boom, 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 boom. There we go. Good job, Maru. Alright, now up, we've got Springman. Ow. Ha-ha! It did not even work. You fool. Terminator! Oh my god, we're fighting Schwarzenegger. An old-timey Terminator Schwarzenegger, but still Schwarzenegger. He won't be coming back from that nonsense, I tell you that much. And yup, and pop, and boom, boom. Okay, screwed it up. Screwed it all up. Completely messed everything up from the very beginning. Good job, me. I'm the best. Okay. Well, we should have... At the very least, we'll be getting over to that place that we need to get to, so... That's fine, that's fine. Go, go, go. Alright, now, who is this Diaz fellow? Oh, you want me to go down a bunch of stairs first? Yeah, okay, that's cool. What's like... Hang on a second. What's in here? I gotta check this sort of thing. Nothing. Literally nothing. Alright, ambience, I guess. That's cool. Completely superfluous and pointless, but you know, whatever. I can only assume we want to go all the way downstairs in order to actually get to where we want. The longest route is always the one. Oh, nope, apparently not. The longest route was not the one. Go figure. Alright, then, well, there's only 4 doors. 4 doors. It's like Mordor, but 4 doors. I don't know anything about Lord of the Rings. I was gonna try and make like a jokey reference to it, but I only know the basics. I don't know enough to get all into the lore and whatnot. I know Mordor is a place you don't want to go and that you can't just walk there, although you probably can. Anyway. I was like, oh, well, it's a good thing I brought my big wheel then. Oh, Frodo, you're always thinking ahead. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, my heterosexual life partner. That's all I know about that. And murder, and murder, and murder once more. And do a little twirl, and do a little uppercut, and do a little kick. And then I do a little flip for style. There we go. Like 50% of the movements Dart just performed were entirely pointless for the proceedings, but it's, you know, sometimes you just want to look cool for all the peoples, you know? He's trying to impress his team. Item stolen. What'd you steal? The world may never know, I guess. Oh well. Hopefully it's not one of my super rare items that I can't get back if he took. That would be the worst. Okay, got it back. Good. I imagine he could probably run away, and I have items that are literally unpurchasable. Oh, he only took a healing fog. That's no big deal. Oh wait, no, he didn't take it. Whatever. Point is, I guess he didn't. It doesn't matter what he took, because I got it back. Anyway, wrong way, stupid. Let's see. Hang on, going this way. Is this the way to the motion of the ocean? Yes, it is. Sweet. Unless I have to keep going downstairs. It would make sense. Lloyd did say he was at the bottom. Although this certainly looks ominous. I don't know what to think about all the stuff I'm seeing here. Shauna! Oh, hey, it is Shauna. Oh, what? Oh my god, it's the Exorcist! Huh, I'm guessing you're Diaz. Here are all the Divine Moon objects. We were just gonna hand them over? Like, I know he wants Shauna back, but we could have thought this plan a little better. There are no more obstacles to hidden our utopia. Release the girl. And here's where he betrays Lloyd. Because of course he does. Fine. Oh. He actually did let her go. Oh, well, awesome. Okay, cool. I guess we can go home. Diaz! What are you going to do with the Divine Moon objects? You know, eradicate all life, start everything over again. The huge. Didn't you hear it from Lloyd? My only desire is the advent of the last species. If you are the true Diaz, you should know what that implies. Total destruction. What do you... Lloyd, well done bringing me the Moon Gem, Moon Dagger, and Moon Mirror. You have been a superb pawn to my great evil ambitions, you unbelievable moron. Now we can let the Virage Embryo, the god of destruction, the last species we desire, the true Virage, arise. And it'll murder everything everywhere forever. I will create the utopia you wanted after the Virage Embryo purges the world. Everything so far was an overture to that. Lloyd, he showed you a false utopia from the beginning. Duh! Lloyd's a friggin' moron. You deceived me! My utopia exists in the future of this world. What I desire is the creation of the future, not the destruction of this world. I don't need you anymore. So, yep, I'm just gonna murder the ever-loving hell out of you, if you don't mind. There we go. Bye, Lloyd! Diaz! What are you thinking? I don't need to hide anymore. Oh, this is when the ultimate drama bomb falls. Okay.
It's been a while. Rose, Dart. Father?
Yep. It's Zieg, Rose's former lover and Dart's father. Ha ha ha! Weren't expecting that, were ya? Is that really you, Dad? Yep. You died! With Melbu on each other's swords! Rose, what are you talking about? Now I can tell you everything. It's quite the tale, let me tell you. The beginning of the world was an absolute nothingness. Darkness. The creator, Soa, sowed a seed to the earth. This is the plan of Soa that created all species, the birth of the divine tree, as we saw prior. Eventually, the fruit of the divine tree ripened and fell to the ground to fill the world with life. Gigantos from the 97th fruit. Minotaurs from the 99th fruit. Dragons from the 105th fruit. Humans from the 106th fruit. Winglies with magic power from the 107th fruit. And at the end, the Virage embryo, the god of destruction, was to be born from the 108th fruit. Soa desired the destruction and regeneration of the world by the Virage embryo, the god of destruction. However, 11,000 years ago, Winglies found out the tragedy waiting for them and sealed the 108th fruit by separating the flesh and soul. The flesh of the god, the flesh of the Virage embryo, was taken away from the Winglies as the moon that never sets, that glows in the sky. And the soul of the god was captured in the crystal sphere, and Melbu kept it. Yes, to withdraw unlimited magic power from that, and to conquer the other creatures. However, even with unlimited magic power, the domination was not eternal. Humans arose with Dragoons in front. Nothing was their match because they obtained the power of the dragon, and finally they drove Melbu into a corner. I felt creation of human, my victory. It was in the next moment, the spell of petrification cast by Melbu captured me. I have waited for 11,000 years. Time, almost eternal, dissolved the spell of Melbu, and I was released from captivity. Days spent with Rose became the eternal past. And I lived as the father of Dart in this age, until the tragic day in Neat. I can't believe it! I am here. That is a fact. Then both Dad and Rose are the heroes of the Dragon campaign? Yes, but that's not all. Humans made a mistake. Silly humans destroyed the crystal sphere, which was the container of the soul along with the royal capital of Cadessa. The Virage embryo, the god of destruction, was exultant. It could now be born. The free soul released from the crystal sphere started to wander in order to go back to the body left in the moon that never sets, to be born as the last god and to destroy the world. The soul without a body possessed a human body and heads for the moon that never sets by repeating the transmigration every 108 years. You now know. The soul of the god of destruction is the Moon Child. The truth of the Moon Child is in the legend. Count 108 years, and when the moon that never sets glares in red, the Moon Child descends to the earth and shall give a holy blessing to the world. The holy blessing is the destruction. The destruction is Soa's will. This is the fate that rules the future of the world. Y'all catching what I'm throwing down? But there was one Dragoon who found out about it. In order to deter the birth of the god of destruction, she has had to kill the Moon Children. By stopping her own time, she was even called a demon. That is the true self of Rose, the Black Monster. Rose is the Black Monster? Tell me it's not true! The Moonchild has to be killed. And the people around it too, before they become the servants of the God of Destruction. Need to? For 11,000 years, there have been no exceptions. God! Why do you have to be the black monster? That's it. What are you gonna do? Let me tell you one more truth. Rose, you thought the Princess Luvia you killed 18 years ago was the Moonchild. But it is not true. Luvia had a twin sister. No! Shauna is the Moonchild. Shauna is the soul of the Virage embryo, the God of Destruction. I'll dissolve the signet of the moon that never sets and cross it with the Moonchild. Now I have everything in my hands. Release Shauna! And are you going to kill her to save the world? I'll kill her! This is the limitation of humans. Zeeg! Why? All is the will of the Creator Soa. My hands start the world, and my hands end the world. Yes! Fate desires it! Dad, wait! Shauna! And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the end of Disc 3. A lot of drama bombs done got thrown on the ground like you would not possibly believe. I can't even recap that much information. You all saw it unfold right before you. So, what happens next? Well, I guess you guys are just gonna have to wait till next time to find out. Always hate leaving you on a cliffhanger like this, but nothing really much more I can do about it. Oh boy, oh boy. Man, that was a lot of stuff. I forgot that was how Disc 3 ended. I thought there was a bit more after that, but that's not the case. All that's left is Disc 4, the final disc of the game. We are almost at the end of it all. Hope you guys are having a great time, because it's not over yet. See you then.